Hey everyone, Shabby here, and we are back with the Witchwood, finally. Now this is my second attempt at recording this because my computer crashed after 3 packs, but we didn't get anything too amazing, just a simple normal packs with blues in. But we're going to go for 57 packs in this episode now. Well, no, go for 47 packs in this episode, 50 in another episode tomorrow, and then the final 60 will be uploaded on Sunday. So let's go through. I'm going to be doing these a little bit slower just because I want to have a look at each card individually. Well, we're going pretty slow at the moment, aren't we? We're like 1 frame a second, or not even 1 frame a second here. Come on, game, kick in. Wow, this is really slow. The suspense. It's killing me. There we go. We're in. Right. We've got an epic. We've got a legendary. Wow, an epic and a legendary in the same... My god, 2 legendaries in the same pack. Wow, I've never had that before. Right. Vicious Scale Hide. Lifesteal 1-3 with Rush. Very nice. Darkshire Moonkin. 2-8. Nice. The epic is a Whispering Woods. Summon a 1-1 Wisp. For each card in your hand. Pretty useful. 2 freaking legendaries. The first one is going to be Toki the Time Tinkerer. Add a random legendary to your hand. A bit more of a meme card. Not one that's very useful necessarily, but it gets it out of the way. And the next one is Chameleos. Okay, a useful card this one, I think, actually. It's a good way of scouting your opponent and seeing exactly what they've got in their hand, because every turn that you have this in your hand, of course, it transforms into something in their hand. So it's a clever card. It also gives you a strong card that you might be able to use against your opponent. But also, yeah, like I say, you can figure out which sort of AoEs you're trying to protect against and so forth, and what you might need to keep in your hand to deal with anything big they've got in their hand. So a really useful scouting card, this one. Wow! What a pack! 2 legendaries in the first pack! That's insane! Right, let's get the next one. Right, slight glitch there. Right, second pack. I cannot believe we got 2 legendaries in the first pack. That's immense, that was, right. So we're guaranteed a legendary now in the next 40 packs, but that was pretty good. Cheap Shot, Echo. Deal 2 damage to random minions. So that can do 10 damage, that can altogether. That's pretty useful. After your hero attacks, gain 1-1. Very good card for a rogue, maybe. Blink Fox. Another very good card for a rogue. Add a random card from your class, or from your opponent's class. Swamp Dragon Egg. Add a random dragon to your hand. Maybe not that useful, really, because there are some pretty dodgy dragons out there. And Dark Possessions. Deal 2 damage to a friendly character and discover a demon. Really good way of maybe getting rid of your possessed lackey, because that'd be really useful, actually. You can get some good stuff out of that. Right, next pack. So just a rare again in this pack. Walnut Sprite, 3/3/3 with Echo. Ravencaller, add 2 random 1-cost minions to your hand. Is that useful? Difficult to tell. I don't think it is going to be very useful, is it? Ferocious Howl, draw 1 card for each armor you have in your hand. Gain 1 armor for each card. Draw a card, gain 1 armor for each card in your... I've read that completely wrong, didn't I? Swift Messenger, 2/6 with Rush. Each turn this switches hands. That's not bad, actually. So if you're in a position where you need to get something on the board to clear something, you've got the 6 attack. If you need to just get something on the board and take some control, you've got the 6 health. It's a pretty useful card. And the rare is going to be Pickpocket. Add a random card to your hand from your opponent's class, and it's an Echo. Is that useful? Who knows? It's going to be down to the testing, I suppose, isn't it? Right, so we're going to get in here. Oh, there we go, just got a rare. Okay. So these 2. Witchwood Apple, add 3 treants to your hand. Wormguard. This is really good. If you're holding a dragon, gain 1 attack and taunt. A 4/11 with taunt is immense. That'd be really, really good, that. Rebuke. Enemy spells cost 5 more the next turn. Probably not going to be that useful. Darkmire Moonkin. 2/8 with spell damage +2. And the rare is Blazing Invocation. Discover a Battlecry minion. Again, maybe not one that's going to see a huge amount of play. Alright. That's a rare. 2 rares in this pack then. Swift Messenger again. Warpath Echo. Deal 1 damage to all minions. Very, very useful. Pretty good for triggering Enrages as well. Swamp Dragon Egg. Okay, not great. First rare is Militia Commander. Rush, gain 3 attack this turn as well. So it's a 5/5 with Rush. And then it goes down to a 2/5 the next turn. But chances are you might be using it to try and clear that out of the way, so it might die that first turn anyway, won't it? Alright, so Ghostlight Angler with Echo, that's pretty useful. Another Wormguard, so we've got 2 of those now. Ferocious Howl, we've got 2 of those now, and Swamp Dragon Egg. That's a 3rd Swamp Dragon Egg already. Wow. And Coffin Crasher. Summon a random death rat mini from your hand. That's pretty useful. This is one of the cards I got in the first pack that I opened that got bugged out. Some of this is a good way of getting your obsidian stacks on the board early. Very clever way. Alright, what we got now then? 2 rares again, that's not a bad pack. Alright, Squashling. Restore 2 health with an Echo as well, so you can get a good 10 health back on this if you use it on turn 10. Again, we had that one earlier on. Gain 1/1 every time you attack. Rebuke is, I don't think, very useful. Pickpocket, we've had that already. And Curse of Weakness. All enemy minions -2 attack until your next turn. So, helps you survive a turn, actually. That would be pretty useful. Alright, what's next then? It's a rare. I've got a rare. Lost Spirit. Give your minions +1 attack. Pretty useful. Restore 8 health to your hero. That's pretty useful as well, actually. Good self-healing. That might be pretty good in a Warlock deck, because Warlocks take a lot of damage, don't they? This is very good, actually, this Valbrute Skitterer. It's a real good clearance, because it's poisonous with Rush. Drop it down straight into anything, and it just gets rid of it. And Silver Sword. When your hero attacks, gives your minions +1/1. That's very, very good for a Paladin as well. Really good buffing your character stuff. Alright, so we're going to get in this one. We've got a rare and an epic. 3 of those. Now, Black Cat. Spell damage +1. Battlecry. If your deck has only odd minions, draw a card. So, Odd Mage is a potential one. Cauldron Elemental. Your other elementals have +2 attack. It's not bad, actually. Dark Possession again. And the epic is going to be Nightmare Amalgam. I don't know how useful this card's going to be, but it's good for triggering certain things, I suppose, isn't it? It would have been really good maybe with the Curator, because you always would have pulled it out of the deck. Alright, so nothing. Rare. Right, so get these open. Mash Drake. Summon a 2/1 Poisonous Drake Slayer for your opponent. So this is really good for Rogue, because you put this down. If you put your weapon out on turn 2, you put this down turn 3 and kill the 2/1 with your weapon straight off the bat. It's pretty useful, actually. Add a random 2-cost minion to each player's hand. Add 2 random 1-cost minions to your hand. We've had that already. Can't attack while damaged. Well, you have to keep healing this over and over again, then, wouldn't you? If you can give this taunt with one of the other, like Sun Fury Protector or something, that'd be pretty useful. And the rare on that one is going to be the Night Prowler. Of course, we've had that one already as well. Gain 3/3 if there's nothing else to score. Pretty much a situational card that could be very, very good and could be awful. It's difficult to tell, right? So Zap, 2 damage, 1 overload. Slightly worse than Backstab, but still pretty decent. Give your minions +1 attack. Already had that. Die Frenzy. Give a beast 3/3 and shuffle 3 copies into your deck with 3/3. Wow, I really like this. This is really, really good, actually. This is maybe a not necessarily a Jade as such, but a good way of getting some really strong minions out on the board. Swift Messenger, I've had 2 of those already, and Pickpocket, I've had 2 of those already. So we're building some dust up as well, at least. I still can't believe we've got 2 legendaries in our first pack. That's insane. Oh my god, we've got another legendary. Got another legendary! Right. Sound the bells. Echo. Give a minion +1/+2. Echo as well. That could be insane, actually. A 0/9 with Taunt could be really useful in a Lady in White deck. We'll just have one of those a minute ago. We've already had 2 of these. If this is Lady in White, this would be fantastic with Unpowered Steambot. Dollmaster Dorian. Whenever you draw a minion, summon a 1/1 copy of it. Not a great card. I see people have been talking about this with Mage, potentially. Who knows? Who knows? Not bad, though. Right, an epic in this one, and a rare. Wow, and 2 epics and a rare. Wow, this is a pack, this is. 2/1 with Lifesteal. We've got a Furious Etin, a 5/9 with Taunt. The rare is a Golden Bewitched Guardian for Druid. Gain 1 health for each card in your hand. Okay, so this is like a hand druid sort of deck. Okay, I like that. And the 2 epics. The first one is going to be Totem Cruncher. Destroy your totems and gain 2/2 for each one destroyed. That could be useful. And the next one is Bog Shaper. Whenever you cast a spell, draw a minion from your deck. So 2 Shaman cards. That's pretty useful, actually. So this works probably quite well with Hagatha, because Hagatha draws a spell whenever you place a minion, and this gives you a minion every time you cast a spell. So pretty good synergy between the 2 of them. Right. Let's continue on then. Can't believe we've had 4 legendaries already. It's crazy. 4 legendaries? No, 3 legendaries. Got a free one, of course, when I put the game on. So I've had all these cards already. And we've got 2 rares. The first one's Holy Water. Deal 4 damage to a minion. If it kills it, add a copy of it to your hand. Could be very useful, this card, actually. I like that. And you can do it on your own minion as well, I suppose. I don't know why you would do, to be honest, though. And Taunt, we just had that one, of course, Bewitched Guardian. We've got 2 of those now. Pretty good. So I've not yet got the legendaries I wanted, to be honest. We've got some legendaries, but they're not the ones that I wanted. We are going to be gaining quite a bit of dust, as you can tell by getting us another one of those. It's our second Marsh Drake, our second Squashling, the second Clockwork Automaton as well, which of course doubles your healing or damage from your hero power. So with a Face Hunter, with playing the odd mechanic, that'd be 6 damage to your opponent's face for 2 mana, which is insane. And Curse of Weakness as well. We've had a couple of those already, so that's more dust in the bag. So what are we going to get in this one? We've got a rare. So just one rare in this. Cold and Elemental, we've had one of those. Give your weapon +1 attack. So this is going to be the new card that you'd probably use in the Kingsbane deck. Witch's Apprentice. Taunt, add a random Shaman spell to your hand. So Shamans are going very spell this year. Or this expansion. I don't know how many spells are in the Shaman's set though. That's the new thing. Ghostly Charger, Divine Rush, Shield, and Rush. Very, very useful, actually. Can do some damage to them without killing yourself and still be on the board for next turn. That's a useful card. I like that. And Silver Sword, that's the second one of those as well. After your hero attacks, give your minions 1/1. Spot on. Right, another one. We've got a rare. 2 rares. So we got new ones. We've got Zap. We've got a couple of those already. Druid of the Scythe. Transform into a 4/2 with Rush or a 2/4 with Taunt. For 3 mana, that's not bad, actually. Tanglefur Mystic. Oh, we've had a couple of those already, haven't we? We've been knocking those out constantly. Witchwood Grizzly, a 3/12 with Taunt. Lose 1 health for each card in your opponent's hand. So, if you're playing against somebody who goes crazy with lots and lots of minions, maybe like a Warlock, aggro deck, where it keeps putting stuff down over and over again, then this could be a massive card on turn 5. Plus, with the Lady in White, this would be an insane card as well. Casting Inner Fire on it, it's going to be a 12, and then whatever health it's going to have. Alright, we're going to end this one then. Ooh. There's a rare there, okay. Only one rare in this one, so we've got Clockwork, we've got 2 of those now, we've got 2 of these. Got 2 of these. Snap Freeze. Freeze an enemy minion. If it's already frozen, destroy it. That's actually really good. That's a combination of a couple of mage cards together. That's pretty good then. And Pickpocket, about a couple of those already. That's some more dust. Alright, we're going to start picking this pace a bit now because we've explored the cards a bit more. We'll only really stop if it's a new one. Which none of those are. Nope. None of those are new. We've got all these cards already. But I think this is our second copy of most of them, so that's alright. Get those cards into our sets, ready to go. Right, so we've got a rare there. So again, just one rare. Oh, we've got a golden version of this now. That's nice. Another one of those, another one of those, another one of those. We've got 2 of these 2 now. We've got duplicates of this. And the rare is going to be Cinderstorm. Deal 5 damage, randomly split across all enemies. Maybe just a better Arcane Missiles, I suppose. But Arcane Missiles is 3 damage for 1 mana. That's 5 damage for 3 mana. Better just having 2 lots of Arcane Missiles, really, aren't you? An Epic. Oh my god, we've got another legendary. Got another legendary already. My god, this is going to be legendary number 4 in this pack opening now. Yeah, that's incredible. Right, the Epic is going to be a Baleful Banker. Choose a friendly minion, shuffle it into your deck. A good way of getting some really strong stuff back in the deck. Maybe like a Void Lord or something like that for a Warlock. And the legendary. Come on, be one of the ones I want. The legendary is the Glass Knight. Divine Shield. Whenever your hero restores health, gain Divine Shield. Not one that I was necessarily going to use, but again, it's useful to have. Always useful to have. Oh, we've got 4 legendaries. What legendaries I want are the Hunter one that doubles your attack and health of all minions in your deck. I've had all those before. I want the White Lady, of course the Priest one, that gives all your cards Inner Fire. Wind Blast. Deal 4 damage to a minion if it died. If a minion died this turn, so it only costs 1. That's not bad actually. That could be really useful. I also want. I want Baku, the odd one. I want to use that. Maybe I don't know about the even one. The even, I like the odd one, but the even one I'm not too sure on. So we've had these before. We've had that before. Vexcrow. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a random 2-cost minion. This could be really, really good. Really, really good, actually, a spell mage. Very, very interesting. Right, and the rare is going to be Duskhaven Hunter. Stealth. Each turn this is in your hand, swap its health and attack. So you could have a 5-2 with stealth, technically, which is really what we would like to get some damage out. Face Hunter could be the way to go this expansion, I think. Yeah, I want the odd one, which is Baku. A Rotten Applebaum. Restore 4 health to your hero. After that's really good, actually. Really good. The others we've already got, and the rare is going to be Bonfire Elemental. If you played an Elemental last turn, draw a card. Okay, useful. I also want the Shaman one, the Shabawok, whatever it's called. That looks really OP, that one, actually. Looks like a really fun deck to play as well. All of those are duplicates. And the rare is another Witchwood Grizzly, so we've got 2 of those now. So we have got 21 packs, or 22 including this, to open in this episode, and we're already up to 4 legendaries. 4 legendaries, and we're only halfway through this pack opening. That is insane. Red Band Wasp, that's a new one. Has 3 attack while damaged. It's a rush minion, 1-3. So it can attack. It's pretty good if somebody puts out a 1-1 on turn 1, you put this out on turn 2, kill their 1-1, and then all of a sudden you've got a 4-2. You're laughing then on turn 2. It's a pretty strong card. Right, so what we got now then? Got a rare, just one rare then. So we've got a second Ghostly Charger. We've got loads of these now. A second Blackwall Pixie as well. And the rare is going to be Blazing Invocator. We've got 2 of those now then. Discover a Battlecry minion for Shaman. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. I was just thinking that's a useless card. But when you think about the Shabawok, or whatever it's called, the Shaman Legendary, that could work pretty well with that, actually. Again, all stuff we've had before. I think this is the second version of Unpowered Steam Bop. Everything else is duplicates now. And the rare is going to be Earthen Might. Give a minion plus 2/2. If there's an elemental, add a random elemental to your hand. So, Shaman Spell Elemental, Shaman Elemental Spell, whatever it could be really useful, actually, especially with the using the Flame Imps, because they give you back another one to put out. That's another minion to put out, and therefore you're getting more and more and more spells from Hagatha. I would like to get Hagatha as well. That's a good one. Right, let's continue on. Right, can we push our luck and get even more legendaries in this episode? That'd be insane. We don't necessarily gonna get one. Oh, that's a new one. Summon 4 imps. Not sure that's ever going to see play for Warlock, because it would really screw your Gul'dan up. Because then it can, the imps are all demons, of course, so Gul'dan will pull these back out. Oh, we got a Golden Carrion Drake for the Hunter. If a minion died this turn, gives this Poisonous. Wow. A 3/7 with Poisonous, and of course if you get the Hunt, that's a really cool artwork as well. If you get the Hunter Legendary, that's going to be even more crazy. Cinderstorm, that's the second one of those now. Right, 18 packs left to open. Can we squeeze? Got an epic there. Can we squeeze another legendary? And I'll open the rare by mistake first. I've had that one before. Ghostlight Angler, we've had that now a couple of times. That's a useful card, especially if you've got Hagatha. The other rare is going to be a Witchwood Grizzly. We've had a couple of those now. And then the epic is another Bog Shaper. So we've got 2 Bog Shapers now. Which is good, because I think Bog Shaper is going to be a very important card for the Shaman. Right, so got 2 rares. Oh, Dustbat's new. If your hero took damage this turn, summon 1/2/1/1 bat. That's actually really good. Really good. If you can save one of your imps, or your Darkshire Library, well, I can't remember what it's called now. The one that does 3 damage to your face when you put him down. If you save him, and then put this down on turn 4 with it, then all of a sudden you're gonna have a nice full board. Oh, a Forest Guide. Golden as well. At the end of your turn, both players draw a card. Is that useful? I do not know. That's pretty useful, I suppose, if you're trying to get the one where you've got a lot of cards in your hand. And then there's the non-shiny version of the Carrion Drake. It doesn't look anywhere near as good, does it? Right, next up. Give me some legendaries.
Golden Common.
Golden Squashling. Nice. Rotten Applebaum, that's the second one of those. Spell Shifter. At the end of your turn, swap its health and attack and +1 spell damage. That's pretty useful. Blood Witch. At the start of your turn, deal 1 damage to your hero. That's a really good one for triggering some of the other cards that that require damage to your hero to trigger. Like the bat we looked at earlier. Don't know if it's going to see much play. It's quite... you'd have to build a whole deck around it really, wouldn't you? But anything new? Ravencaller. That's not new. Snap Freeze, that's the second one of those. All the rest are duplicates. And the rare is going to be Militia Commander. Gain 3 attack this turn. That's our second one of those. That's a very good card as well, I think. 5/5 with Rush. Really good ball clearance. Right, so there's a rare there. Right, these are all got already. That's a second Furious Etin, but everything else is going to be duplicates. And the rare is a Darkhaven. Okay, that's the second one of those now. The Duskhaven Hunters as well. We're doing pretty well. We're building some pretty good decks. I would like more legendary, but as an epic, that's good. And then a rare as well. Okay. So these are all duplicates. The rare is Silver Sword. We've got a couple of those now already. And the epic is Muck Hunter. 5/8 with Rush. Summon 2 2/1 Mucklings for your opponent. So if you've already got stuff on the board, this could be a pretty good card actually. I think some people have suggested putting this in the Rush Hunter deck. I think Rush Hunter deck is going to be an interesting combination. Right, so we've got a rare there. Okay, anything new here? Nope. That's our second Vex Crow, so we've got 2 of those now at least. Dark Possession. Okay, we've had 2 of those already, so we're building up quite a bit of dust as well. That's the main thing. I think I already had enough dust before this to build 1 legendary anyway, but now we can use our dust maybe to make 2 or 3 legendaries at the end if we don't get the ones we need. Fell Soul Inquisitor, that's our second one of those, but these 2 are duplicates. This could be pretty useful actually. Lifesteal could really help you out in a Warlock deck, because they do take a lot of damage from their own minions. Witchwood Piper, draw the lowest cost card from your deck, maybe not that useful. Merkspark Eel, a new one. If your deck has only even cost cards, deal 2 damage. Pretty good card, but it's not worth building your entire deck around. It's interesting to see whether that's going to work. I don't think people are going to really bother too much with the Shaman one because of having Hagatha. So our second Black Cat and our third Black Cat. These 2 are duplicates as well, and the rare is Dark Possession again. Okay, picking up a lot of these now. 9 packs left to open. Can we squeeze a 5th legendary in this one episode, which would be insane if we do. I've opened the epic first, which is Bog Shaper, which is a duplicate, which is not bad, because it does mean we get the dust from it now. And all the rest of these are duplicates as well. But I've still got 118 packs to open. I'm getting packs of just pure duplicates at the moment. But it's all about the dust, I suppose, isn't it? Right, all of these are normal. Oh, I've got a Golden Deranged Doctor. These are all duplicates. And the rare is going to be a Cursed Castaway, a Pirate for a Rogue. Draw a combo card from your deck. That's not bad. It's Rush as well, 5/3 of Rush. Nice little card. It's a rare. Just one rare then. This is a really good card. We've got a second one of these now. The rest are all duplicates. A Festering Hulk. A Festeroot Hulk, should I say. After a friendly minion attacks, gain 1 attack. That's not bad. If you've got a lot of stuff on the board, that could become a pretty big card. Alright, nope, no legendary in this one. All these are duplicates. And the rare is a duplicate. Wow. I may have overbrought here a little bit. It's all about the dust and the legendaries, isn't it, really? That's what we need. A Golden Warpath. That's pretty cool artwork, actually. The axes going across it. Rabid Worgen, that's a new one. 3/3 of Rush. I don't think we had one of those, so we've got the second one now. And the second Festeroot Hulk. Alright, we've got 1 rare, 1 epic. Pumpkin Peasant, Lifesteal. Each turn this in your hands, swap your attack and defense. That's a new one. Got an epic and a rare. The epic is a Nightmare and Algum. That's the second one of those. And the rare is a duplicate Cinderstorm. We're really building up the dust now. Right, 3 packs left. Can we scrape that extra legendary? Wow, this is a pack list. Look at this, look. 3 rares and an epic. That's really cool. Right, 3 rares are Cinderstorm. Bewitched Guardian, I think that's a different one. Gain 1 health for each. I don't think we've had one of those already. We've definitely had a couple of those already. And the epic is Whispering Woods. Summon a 1/1 whisper each card in your hand. We've had one of those. That's the second. 2 more packs to get that elusive 5th legendary, which we really should be getting. Oh my god, we got it. Oh my god, it's another double legendary pack. Oh my word, it's a double legendary pack again. Holy crap. Right, I'm gonna take a picture of this and send it to the guy at work just to annoy him. Life Drinker, that's a new one. Deal 3 damage to an enemy hero and restore 3 to yours. That's really, really good in the Shadow Walk deck, which we might actually get here. The first legendary is the Hunter one. Double the attack and double the attack and health of all minions in your hand. Very, very useful. That's one of the ones I wanted. And the other one is Baku the Moon Eater. What an insane pack that is. That is 2 of the cards that I wanted in 1 pack. That is incredible. That is incredible. And I took a picture of the guy at work. That is not 5 legendaries. That is 6 legendaries in 50 packs. Wow. That is absolutely insane. Okay, nothing great there. And the rare is Witching Arrow. Summon a random friendly beast that died this game. That's pretty useful. That is pretty useful. Right, so that is our first 50 packs down of the Witchwood. We're going to come back tomorrow for another 50 packs. If I can get some gameplay sorted, I probably will do. But I'm going to be opening all these packs today, so hopefully I'll get some stuff done anyway. Of course, if you enjoyed it, please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. Tomorrow's one should be a bit quicker because we've seen most of the cards before rather than me going through them all individually. So yeah, if you have enjoyed it, like and subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more Hearthstone Witchwood pack openings. Bye. The ones who